Peace, love, and light, Virgo, Libra, Cusp Collective. Welcome back to Cusp Verses for your Sagittarius season energy check-in reading. I hope that this reading comes to you in the highest vibration possible. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support of my channel and of the Instagram page. I truly appreciate it. We are going to go ahead and get into our prayer. So if you're new here, make sure you read through the description box below. It's going to have everything you need to know and all the tools you need to not only get the most out of my readings, but to expand your own knowledge of self. All right. And you can choose to pray along with me, do your own prayers, or have a moment of silence in the now moment. All right. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own Divine Ancestral Council, and all Archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Virgo-Libra Cusp Collective for their Sagittarius season energy check-in reading. I thank you so much for grounding us all in our own energy and frequency in the now moment and opening us up to the most important messages based in truth, light, and wisdom for the overall growth, prosperity, abundance, ascension, and personal development of the Virgo Libra Cusp Collective. Divine ancestors and archangels, I thank you so much for covering us all in your love, in your light, in your mercy, and in your protection. I thank you for lifting us up in courage and strength every single day and for communicating with us through signs, synchronicities, and dreams. I appreciate your presence and your walk with us, not only in this lifetime, but beyond it. We love you, and so it is. All right, guys, I got some new tarot decks and oracle decks I'm excited to share with you. But first, we are going to use our Black Moon Energy deck just to get some information, okay, about what you're cosmically connecting with this Sagittarius season. Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors. Okay. Show me what is connecting with the Virgo Libra Cusp Collective. Let me slide that over here. All right, for Sagittarius season, what energies are connecting with the Virgo Libra Cusp Collective for Sag season? Thank you for showing me what cosmic energy is here. Wow. Seems like there's a lot going on out of this deck. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. First and only card that flipped over here was the Jupiter return, okay? Vibration of 49, breaking down into a 13, further breaking down into a 4, okay? So something to have to do with your foundation. This is giving me a lot of throat chakra energy. If you're new to chakras, there is a reference guide at the bottom of the description box, so check that out. All right, but this is all about benefits, your Jupiter return. Jupiter coming back to its placement in your natal chart or aligning with the sky and your wherever Jupiter was in your natal chart. It is now returning back or preparing you for that return in this season, okay? If you're new to your natal chart, there are some links also in my description box for you to figure that out as well. We also have Black Moon Lilith energy here, vibration of 12, breaking down to a 3. Some mysterious energy, a lot of wild energy, right? Your dark side of your subconscious, okay? This is what Lilith is all about, your shadow energy. If you've been keeping up with my channel, if you're new here, I've been feeling a lot of waves, some really strong waves from my angels and guides just showing me like what's coming into the collective. And it's a lot of low vibrational energy, almost as like a judgment period to kind of see where everyone is in their growth, in their expansion of their own consciousness. So just be mindful of that if any of that energy comes out, okay? And you got another card of increase here. It's the of fortune aspect in your natal chart, okay, which shows where your increase will be in this lifetime. Vibration of 45, okay, which breaks down into a 9. So some of you are coming out of a cycle where maybe your finances, your abundance, your support, right? Things weren't just expanding, right? Things might have felt very stuck, very stagnant. You could have been in a very shadowy period in your own life right now, or Sag season might be pulling you out of this kind of shadowy aspect or coming out of the shadows of your own life. With Jupiter and the part of increase, you guys are really headed for a lot of fortune here or a lot of abundance, okay? There's going to be some major expansion happening for you in Sag season, okay? Maybe even just expanding your own awareness of your shadow energy, which is always beneficial, always good to know, you know, what lies in that deep, dark subconscious of yours so that you can bring it to light, you can transmute it and find strength and use it for your greater good, okay? So we do have a new tarot deck here. This is the Orion Tarot by Ambi Sun, okay? Look at this beautiful illustrations here. I'm super excited to share it with you. But if you would like to purchase this deck, I should maybe put the link in the description box, but you guys can just look up Tarot Decks by Ambi Sun, okay? And I'm sure something will pop up there, okay? Let's look into this, though. Thank you so much, Divine. What do Virgo Libras need to know about Jupiter return and benefits for Sag season? Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Oh, 2 cards. Alrighty. So 2 cards that fell over here, okay, was the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. All right. So this is telling me that Jupiter is definitely coming in to bring harmony, not only to your relationships, but to really open up your heart chakra. I've been getting that quite a bit for the collective. That there's a lot going on that is going to move us into our heart chakra, right? Move us into that 4th dimension energy, where we can perceive properly, right? And perceive more abundance through the goodness of our own heart. Now, I know that that might sound cliche, but it is true, right? You can only really give and receive as much as you give and receive. So I think that that's coming into alignment for this collective here, Virgo Libras. So places where maybe Virgo Libra, it was a little hard to give, partnerships, communities, all right? And it does feel like that's what's kind of taking a turn. Rather than being kind of shut out here with the 4 of Pentacles, you are now coming into balance and harmony. And I just said with what you truly deserve. So places, people, communities, environments that kind of shut you out or close the door, it's like it was purposed, okay? And now Jupiter's coming in to expand that, to kind of open the doors that are meant for you so that you can experience that harmony and that balance. Wow, you have the Hermit and the High Priestess. Yeah. So this definitely tells me that you're coming out of a time here, Virgo Libras, where you were very isolated. Okay, you were very isolated, maybe not able to really communicate to too many people, especially if you were going through an ascension here. It might have been very difficult to express or to connect with others, but that was all purposed and all intentional in order to get your vibration into alignment with, again, what you truly deserve. That's what they said, and just told me just now. Okay, so if you know, Virgo Libras, that you have given your all, that you have been open-hearted, that you have given without expectations, you are open to receiving without expectations, then trust and believe. This is a trust card here with the High Priestess. Trust and believe that your angels, your guides, the universe has seen that, and that they are building and aligning you and connecting you with what it is that you truly deserve from your own heart, right? From wherever you are in your heart space, that's exactly what the universe is going to bring to you. Okay. Yeah, this is telling me with the Hermit and the 4 of Pentacles, some of you really took some time to go within and check yourself. Like I always say on this channel, it is so important to always check yourself first before you try to check anybody else, before you try to project anything that you're feeling outward. Make sure you take the time to sit within, really understand what it is you feel, get all that you need to know about what you feel into perspective, and then communicate, and then take some action, and then show up, okay? So it feels like this collective actually was very successful in doing so and in doing that, which is actually a really, really big thing. That's a really big thing, Virgo Libra. So congratulations to those who have overcome that sense of blockness in their heart chakra. But it's like, you know, for certain, right, that there are communities, there are relationships, there are harmonious partnerships that you are destined for. It's just a matter of them showing up and coming in. But it feels like you're getting a little closer this season to actually experiencing that same type of harmony, that same type of love that maybe you've given out here. Okay. Let's go ahead and look into Black Moon Lilith. Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What do Virgo Libras need to know about Black Moon Lilith energy for Sag season? Okay, there we go. 6 of Cups here. Okay. This is telling me that there might be some childhood wounds, that come up to the surface. Maybe that's what you faced in that hermit mode here. Okay. Went in back to your inner child to find some sort of harmony, to offer your inner child peace, to comfort your inner child where maybe they didn't receive comfort or they didn't receive recognition, to mend some sort of wounds there, okay? To kind of bridge that gap between your younger, youthful, innocent self and your present self, okay? Yeah, we also have the King of Wands, and I feel like by doing that, Virgo Libras, it really brought out this passionate, courageous, very bold energy in you, okay? Where maybe you were ready to take action. This is also telling me that you're now in more of a protection mode around your inner child, maybe more so than you were prior to this season. It's like you're really going to understand that it's kind of up to you to take on whatever balance is necessary from your inner child, to protect your inner child with this lion energy, right? And to guide your inner child towards those 10 of Cups situations, towards that harmony and towards that balance, okay? So yeah, whatever you brought up in your shadows or whatever is coming out in your shadows is definitely tethered to some inner child healing and wounding. That I feel like once you make that realization and you make that connection, it's like you're going to be in full protection mode of your inner child. You're not going to accept any partnerships, connections that take away from your inner child or that keep your inner child stuck in cycles that left them feeling alone, depleted, are not valued, not loved, right? So you're really doing that inner work, which is super beautiful. Exactly, with the Hierophant here. In order to find a higher level of commitment, in order to expand your own spiritual awareness or how you act in spirit, it's like you're going to truly see the connection. And maybe even for some of you, this could be how the universe has shown up for you in this King of Wands energy, right? It's like I'm getting this thing where maybe some of you are going to go back into your childhood, go back to those moments that kind of scarred you or, you know, left you feeling abandoned, left you feeling alone, or disconnected you from that feeling of love and that feeling of harmony and peace. And it's like what you're going to see is how this Hierophant energy was protecting you, how the divine was protecting you, how the universe was guiding you and protecting you the entire time. So where maybe you felt left in the shadows there, Virgo Libra, it's like you're going to come into this awareness that you were in fact being protected, right? That you weren't forgotten, but that you were being protected. That's beautiful. Really beautiful. Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. What do Virgo Libras need to know about part of fortune for Sagittarius season? Okay, there's a peeker in here. Oh, a few. Or no, just one. All right. Wow, quite a bit of energy here. Let me take a look first. Okay, 4 of Wands, 7 of Cups. 4 of Swords. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that is the order. Wow. So first off, we have here the Emperor. Okay. This is where you are going to be able to take charge of your life. This could also, for me, protection as well. I'm getting that a lot for your collective here. That there's this need to feel protected. There's this need to feel safe. There's this need to feel watched over or cared for in some type of way. Only that an emperor can really do, right? For some of you, this might actually be a relationship or somebody coming into your life to offer that protection, to give you that sense of security that maybe you are finding that you didn't have in your childhood or that you don't have in your present life. And it kind of feels like divinely guided with the Hierophant here. Yeah, I feel like where Virgo Libra, where you felt like I'll say it again, where you felt left out in the cold, forgotten, or like no one truly protected you or looked out for you. It's like all of that is about to change. You're about to come into contact with some soul tribe, maybe even a possible lover here who's really going to ground that sense of security within you or that need for assurance and security within yourself and really help you grow here. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, you have this Page of Wands here, and I do feel like once this Emperor energy makes themselves known or becomes present, or you start connecting with them, it's almost like this return to innocence that you have with the Page of Wands, where see all this like lovely yellow. It's like your solar plexus just starts beaming out. You start feeling alive again. Your vitality increases. You might even notice increase in your health. It's like this collective, and I almost feel like really, I almost want to kind of tear up because I really feel that deep, dark void of just feeling like you are alone, feeling as if you truly didn't have anyone to connect to. You didn't necessarily belong anywhere, but I'm here to tell you here, Virgo Libras, that couldn't be further from the truth here. I just think that with your own energy here showing up, okay, with this Hermit, it's like you had to go through that phase. Okay, they want me to say phase. You had to go through that phase, Virgo Libra, in order to not only be in alignment for this Emperor energy, but to be able to appreciate and balance out the Emperor energy, right? That's really powerful because it does feel like your luck is turning here. Your luck is turning. That's just where we'll leave it, okay? Because where maybe you've been looking or waiting for a new beginning, it's like it's coming. It's starting to hatch. It's starting to break out in front of you. It's starting to ground down into your 3D experience, right? So maybe in this Hermit mode and in this High Priestess energy, you've done a lot of manifestation, a lot of praying, right? A lot of intention setting around having these Ten of Cups connections, around having a happy family or harmonious relationships. Okay, and it's like your prayers are being answered here and offering you a new beginning to explore those connections, to really engage and feel that sense of balance and groundedness that this Emperor energy is bringing forward. Okay. Yeah, you also have the Four of Wands. So for those of you where you've maybe been praying for a partner in life, maybe been putting out intentions for that, this is somebody that you are going to have a long-standing connection with. With the Four of Wands, you're going to definitely be able to build a firm foundation with this Emperor energy. For those of you where it's not somebody else, it's just maybe a community or maybe even just gaining that Emperor energy within yourself. Like I said, doing that inner child healing to really take charge and take control and protect your own emotions and just kind of guard yourself a little and in not being blocked off to others, but making sure that you are looking out for you in the same way that an emperor would, if that makes sense, okay? This tells me that from that energy, Virgo Libra, you're really going to be able to build sturdy relationships. You're going to have those 10 of cups in your business, in your partnership, because the emperor could also be CEO energy, or where you're the leader of a project, you're the leader at work, or you're leading your own entrepreneurial business, okay? That energy, whatever you embark on in that emperor energy and vibration, is going to bring you a long-standing foundation to connect with, to feed off of, to participate in. All right. Last two cards, you have the Seven of Cups. So any type of emotional confusion, any type of emotional confusion or not just being clear on what it is you truly want, it does feel like that's coming to an end. You're going to be able to heal from maybe any emotional deception that you've been through in the past. Maybe that's what's kind of kept you in this hermit mode, right? In your own vibration and energy, away from others or not just open to others with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, it's like you're now understanding and clearing out any of that emotional debris that keeps you conflicted or keeps you, for you to really find healing here with the Four of Swords in order to get your mind prepared for this emperor energy to either come in, like I said, to you or in the form of someone else. There's a need for just getting your mind in alignment, taking the time to rest, taking the time to kind of detox your thoughts and your emotions from maybe what's happened in the past. Like I said, doing that inner child healing in work, recognizing where the divine has been leading you, guiding you, and protecting you up to this point in order to find peace in your mind and balance in your mind about what's to come. Okay, very powerful. Let's go ahead and see what messages you have from your angels and ancestors. Thank you so much, Divine, for this beautiful spread for Virgo Libra. What messages are available here from their angels and ancestors? What does Virgo Libra need to know from their angels and ancestors regarding this spread? Okay. Show me messages. There we go. Okay. One more, please, for Virgo Libra, for Sagittarius season energy check-in. What do they need to know? Ooh. Come on. One more. Woo! All right. Okay, first card to flip over here was Broken Arrow. Okay, so this is exactly what I was talking about, mending those bridges, mending those connections from your childhood or from any inner child wounding that has left you broken, left you feeling disconnected from the vibration of love. Okay, it says embrace the energy of peace. That's definitely this Four of Swords energy, just trying to find peace with all the emotional toxicity that you've experienced, that you've had to absorb, right? I feel like for this collective, a lot of that absorption of that kind of toxic emotional energy was really out of your control. So it's like now taking back control, like I said. Oh my gosh. Now taking back control, like I said, with this King of Wands energy over your inner child. Okay, so doing that healing work is going to be really beneficial to you. Ooh, you have animal guardians. Some of you might really be connected to animals, have quite a few animal spirit totems. Okay, this says trust your instincts. That's also what that King of Wands is all about, right? Instinctually, you're going to be able to discern now, Virgo, like I said, what connections are going to sap or take away from your inner child energy, what's really going to keep you in that disconnected energy, and what's going to reconnect you with that harmony, with that peace that you're looking for. So trust in your growth up to this point, Virgo Libra. It's going to be super important and healthy for you. You might have a lot of animal totems that come and visit you. So whenever you do see one of them from this point out, that is a sign that you need to trust your instincts in the moment. Okay, whatever you're thinking about, whatever situation you're dealing with, those animal totems come out to show you to trust your instincts. Okay. Yeah, and you got Fire Guardian. Okay. King of Wands again. It says ignite your passions. So like I said, whether this Emperor energy is you taking on a more entrepreneurial spirit, you know, really taking your life or your career in your own hands, or this is a person coming in that's going to help ground you and help kind of bring in that harmony and that missing piece to your life. Trust whatever that passion is. Trust whatever you're feeling. Trust your instincts here, okay? Let yourself kind of enjoy that passionate energy as well. If this is a lover or if this is a partnership, okay? If it brings out a more fiery, you know, go-getter kind of energy, especially with this Page of Wands, like if it lights up your solar plexus, go for it. Do it. Embrace it. Live in that energy as long as possible, because that's what's going to lead you to this Four of Wands. That's what's going to actually help you manifest this long-standing foundation that I do feel like you've been praying for, setting intentions for a very long time here, Virgo Libra, okay? This has been your Sagittarius season energy check-in reading. I hope you found it helpful and insightful and filled with confirmation for whatever you may be feeling in the now moment, Virgo Libras. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if anything resonated with you. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up so it helps get it out to your other Virgo Libra cuspers out there in YouTube world, so that they can come and join this kind of monthly energy ascension check-in that we do in order to just, you know, expand the fam. So I appreciate all of your love and support here on my channel, and I will see you all in our next reading. Namaste.